Yo, what's going on guys, it's Rest, and in this video I want to go over the brand new raid hand cannon, the Posterity. As the title says, this is the Midnight Coup 2.0, and if you don't know what the Midnight Coup was, it was the Leviathan raid hand cannon that came with Outlaw Rampage, and it was the most used primary weapon for the longest time in Destiny 2, and even today if it wasn't sunsetted, it would still be very good. So obviously with one of the best weapons being sunsetted, people are going to be looking to find the next best thing, and this right now is what comes closest to that. So if we take a look at the Posterity, we see that it is a 180 round per minute hand cannon. Now I know for most people that's going to immediately draw them away and just refuse to use it, but trust me, in PvE the 180s are actually pretty good and definitely something you shouldn't sleep on. Now actually in the recent update, 180s actually got a magazine size increase and a range increase, but the main thing is the magazine size, so you have a decent amount of shots in the weapon now, instead of back when you would only have 9 in a gun that shot very fast. It was not fun, but now that you have a decent magazine, it has made these weapons beyond better. So if we take a look at my Posterity that I have, as you see I have Feed and Frenzy Rampage. This is going to be the go-to role that most people probably are going to want to get. There are some technically better roles if you want to say they're better, but this is just going to be your overall just easy to use, just best role in the game. Feed and Frenzy is going to let you just get reload speed stacks every time you get a kill, no matter if it's crit or body shot. Then Rampage is obviously going to give you a stack and damage bonus. Most guns in the game now, especially with Beyond Light coming out, cannot roll these two perks at the same time. They really don't want reload and damage perks together, but the raid hand cannon actually is one that actually can. Now I also have Tactical Mag, which is buffing it to 14, and a reload speed masterwork, which makes this even better as well. So this overall is probably one of the best hand cannons you can get, especially with this role. Now I'm not saying this role right here is the greatest, and we're actually going to talk about the other roles you can get right here on light.gg. As you see, we have pretty good perks in each slot. So we have Rapid Hit in the first slot, which is really good. Feed and Frenzy, which is what I have. 4 times the Charm is not even that bad either. Reconstruction is one of the new perks that are just really good. Surplus is kind of iffy. Killing Wind is good for PvP. Then in this slot we have Demolitionist, which is a really good PvE and PvP perk. Rampage, again, really good perk. One for All is also really good. One for Shot is good for PvP. Unrelenting is kind of and Redirection is also not even that bad. So going over what some of these do, Rapid Hit obviously is going to give you reload speed and stability when you hit precision hits. This is arguably better than Feed and Frenzy, but Feed and Frenzy is a lot easier to proc because you don't have to hit crits and it's just getting kills, and it's really easy to proc. So if you want to go the slightly better route and get Rapid Hit, that will work just fine. Now Reconstruction is the new perk. This is going to slowly reload your weapon. You can get like near 40 rounds in this hand cannon, which is kind of ridiculous, and just have an insane magazine size, which is going to be really nice as well. So if you don't want to go the route of reloading super fast and just having a big magazine, Reconstruction would be very good. Those are the 3 main perks I would take for PvE. For PvP, Killing Wind is going to be best in slot if you want to use a 180 in PvP. In the second slot, Demolition is also going to be really good for PvE. Getting kills is going to restore your grenade, which is going to pair really well with our stasis subclasses. And when you throw your grenade, you're going to reload the gun. Rampage obviously is giving me the damage buff, really good. But One for All is a new perk. Hitting 3 separate targets increases damage for a short moderation. This is actually really good. You just have to hit 3 targets and you're going to get kill clip, if not more level of damage on this hand cannon, and it's just the technically best damage perk. It's probably better than Rampage overall, but Rampage is again just easier to proc, and One for All can be kind of gimmicky. If there's not 3 enemies around, you're not going to be able to proc your damage buff. So that's another perk you can take. And then Opening Shot obviously is really good for PvP. Then Redirection, damage and rank of combatants is going to increase the damage against more powerful ones. So this is kind of like One for All. You're just going to be shooting a lot of lower tier enemies, and then when you get to a major, you're going to do a lot of damage to that major, and it actually does stack up a good amount as well. Now perk combinations, like I said, Feed and Frenzy Rampage is probably just the most simplest, best Midnight Coup 2.0. Rapid Hit Rampage is also going to be good. Any of these reload perks, Demolitionist is also going to be good. Reconstruction One for All is technically probably going to be the best if you can get everything to work correctly. You're going to have a nice damage bonus, and you're going to have just pretty much an infinite magazine to constantly keep shooting ads over and over again. But you can go whatever route you want to. This hand cannon is very, very flexible, and that is what makes it one of the best. There are very good perks in both slots, and you can pretty much craft it the way you want to. Alright, so that is going to do it for my review / guide of the Posterity hand cannon. Definitely be sure to farm for one of these. Save your spoils up. If you want a good primary weapon, this is definitely going to be what you want to run. The only downside to this hand cannon is that it cannot spawn Warmind cells, which sucks. But eventually, if a Warmind cell meta ever comes to an end, this is definitely going to be a go-to hand cannon for pretty much every encounter in the game. If you guys enjoyed this video, consider subscribing and dropping a like. I'm 100% down to do more videos like these if you enjoy them, so be sure to let me know. I can just go over all the raid weapons and every season 12 weapon if you want me to, and just break down all the best perks you can get. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Prada Bay, run away, don't go. I'm in hell, might as well just go. Losing track, don't take my soul. I'm in first, you too late.